Welcome, welcome, welcome. And thanks for joining me for a walk here on this beautiful day. I want to discuss today with you how I was not being fully engaged and fully the type of partner and lover that I wanted to be. This is super important for you if you are going through any kind of struggles with trying to understand what kind of partner you are being, or if you're having troubles with your loved one connecting and understanding them and fully engaging with them and being able to embrace them and support them as who they are. Now, a lot of that ties back into the other parts of the Mortal Trinity, as I said in other videos, but it's ultimately something that if you are looking for a deeper understanding and a deeper connection, this is something you need to fully embrace and really take the time to dig into. So, without going into too much full detail, about a month ago, my wife and I had kind of an eye-opening experience, and it really was eye-opening for both of us. And it's been a very interesting ride, to say the least, since then, and it's still in progress. But essentially what happened from all of it is my wife directly told me that she wanted to stop doubting herself and start saying yes to herself more, and the things that she wanted and the things that were piquing her interest, and she wanted me to be there more, and I hadn't been. And as she said these things and explained them to me, I had an aha epiphany moment, and this is really what kind of opened up everything else. The whole Mortal Trinity was born out of this moment of realization that I wasn't living to my full potential as a lover. And as a partner. She had spent years asking me, begging me, trying to intrigue me into some of her interests, but not just her interests, but some of the overarching topics that she was going down: spiritual growth, intellectual growth, sexual growth, all of these aspects and many more. And it was something that I wasn't shooting down directly, but indirectly, because I wasn't taking action or feigning interest. It showed her that I wasn't there, and guess what? I wasn't. And the part that makes this the hardest to admit and the funniest, in an ironic way, is that I did want to be there. I do want to grow. I do want to adventure. I do want to take risks. I just was trapped in fear. And I was trapped in unknowing and not wanting to get out of my comfort zone, which I begrudgingly didn't realize that I was in. I told myself constantly that I'm not in a comfort zone. I'm not complacent. Look at me. I've changed jobs every few years, and I try something new, and I'm moving across the country, and I've done this, that, da 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 da. I gave myself reasons. I gave myself excuses. But ultimately, I wasn't doing what my partner directly asked of me. I wasn't trying it. There's a huge difference between faking something and actually giving it a shot. So if you know in your heart's heart that something is not what you want to do because of past experiences and because of resonance and everything like that, that's one thing to be able to say, you know what, that's not for me. And if you need to know why, I'm happy to tell you. But at the same time, if A, you've never tried it, or B, you've never tried a situation with this specific partner, how the fuck do you actually know if that really is your truth? Because chances are, you might have experienced something. It was probably in your past when you were different. You weren't the same person you are today. Every day you're changing. Every day you're growing. Every day you are becoming somebody new. And it's only you that determine at what rate that occurs. That is something that I have had to come to terms with fully. I can say that with full understanding of it right now. And yet I could say it back then with full understanding, but I wasn't fully embracing it. So ultimately, I needed to embrace it and say, you know what? You're right. I need to take a risk. I need to go for this. I need to get uncomfortable. I need to feel like I'm not where I'm wanting to be to actually try and get to where I'm meant to be. And it's scary. It's hard. It's challenging. but it's also oddly calming. One of my favorite phrases that I came up with a few years ago, before I was even fully on my path here of truth, was competently confident. And it's something that I strongly resonate with. I want to go about my life and do that in every aspect of it. I want to be able to walk up to any situation and just be like, yeah, got this. No further thought needed. Even if it's something I have no clue what I'm doing, being able to just fully embrace it for what it is and get into that situation is huge. So I wasn't there for my wife. I wasn't engaged enough for her. She slowly lost trust in the man I was, in the partner I was, in the person I was, because ultimately I didn't even know who that person was. Still don't. Still working on it. But I'm a lot closer because now I'm actually pursuing it actively instead of just bouncing around in life, waiting for somebody to hand me the perfect solution of who I'm supposed to be. I will gladly be going into more detail in different details of everything I brought up here. So if any of this really resonated with you, please feel free to comment below, follow, subscribe, whatever other jargon you'd like to you jump in on. Feel free to message me if you have anything you'd like to go further on, or if you just want to talk, I'm here. So you're not alone. Let's get there. Thanks much. Have a wonderful day.